motion of impeachment and end up impeaching a president within 1 week. Do you see a risk with that, Kisia?
Yeah, Fred, allow me to agree with my senior brother here, Mheshimiwa Pokish. I think there are two things that have happened. One, that the bar for impeachment has, in my view, has been set very high. And for you to be a hold of such an office, you must be as white as a peeled potato, as clean as snow. Okay? So we must thank them for setting that bar that high. The standards are European standards. Okay? Because in Europe, any small thing can get you out of office. So the bar has been set. It is extremely high. And I think that's a good thing, that we are measuring ourselves against the best standards that we can have. Okay? But I have a problem with the procedure. The procedure is very manipulative. Okay? The procedure used. They lower the standard. And that is where the problem comes. Okay? On one side, the bar is very high for impeachment. You remember Monica Lewinsky. She almost brought down a whole president over superpower. In Africa, the president would be celebrating such a fellow for misbehaving in State House. I don't know if it happens here. Those are, maybe Pogisha can tell us. It was part of cabinet. But when you use a procedure for political expedience, you create a problem in future. Remember, the same constitution they're applying to send home the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, because he is still the deputy president, for heaven's sake. So let us not confuse. I've even seen DCI writing a letter to him, referring to him as Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. He is the deputy president. You may say impeach the deputy, but he is still the deputy president until the courts determine this matter. Now, this is where the elephant comes into the room. You've applied that standard. Article 150 or 144, 145, 150, gives you the roadmap to impeaching a president or a deputy president. My question is, now that the bar has been set very high, are we going to see the president of the Republic of Kenya being impeached in the near future? Because there are so many charges that can be brought forward. Recently, the courts made a determination on the royal land where our sewage is supposed to be going. And they said that the president was holding that land illegally. It's public land. Is that not sufficient to send him home? The Auditor General, okay, because they're saying that Rigiji diverted some funds, to build a road that was going. Now, the Auditor General has already told us that Weston Hotel, where the President of the Republic of Kenya has an interest, is doing a lot of business with government. Then there are more serious charges, in my view, that can be brought forward. Extrajudicial killings that have been actually perpetuated by his administration. Abductions that are still going on. Corruption. This Adani thing that is stinking. And his administration is still pushing it so hard. Fertilizer. Sold fertilizer. Edible oil. And the other one that we've not forgotten, and I must remind Kenyans, the EACC Act does not allow any state or public officer to receive a gift of more than 20,000 bob. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, received a gift from some Arabs in Abu Dhabi somewhere They gave him a whole aircraft. Whole aircraft. He never declared. Now, these are serious charges. They are more serious than there was Rigathi facing. So you see, now that the bar has been set high, I'm now hoping that once we have sent away Rigathi, because he's going to go, and whoever comes in as deputy, now, if people are honest, they are honest. The members of parliament, I want to see the first member of parliament who would say now that we are cleaning the house, the next person that must face charges is the President of the Republic of Kenya, one William Samoei Ruto. These are the charges.
Okay.
And if they don't, then as Kenyans, we are left with no option, because the bar has been set high, to commence the impeachment process. Okay? So, I mean, if the parliament doesn't do it for us, we shall do it ourselves.
Okay. Now, you've mentioned something interesting, the fact, and this is what many legal minds argue, that